Sachin Tendulkar used to play cricket during his school days. Later, people recognized his cricket talent and given a chance to play in an international cricket. Now everything is history. Now Sachin Tendulkar is the father of cricket world. He scored 100 plus centuries. If you look at the Virat Kohli, in his childhood only, he was very much interested in cricket. Later, he got a chance to play under 19 cricket. Now everything is history. Now Virat Kohli is one of the most successful cricketer in the world. During the critical situation, he takes that situation as an opportunity and he will convert that situation into win. That's the reason we all love him. In the same way, when it comes to the world of investment, if you want to generate multi-bagger return, if you want to get 100 times, 200 times return from your investment, definitely you should invest into small cap category mutual funds. Small cap category mutual funds, they will predominantly invest into small cap category stocks. Small cap category stocks, they are in the phase of just startup. In the long term, they can generate a multi-bagger return, but in the short term, they may generate a negative return. They are highly volatile in the nature. That's the reason if you are investing into small cap category mutual funds, your investment horizon has to be 10 years, 15 years, and 20 years. Then only you can create a huge wealth in the long term. Hello friends, this is Vijay and welcome back to my channel. Friends, in this video, I would like to discuss about one small cap category mutual fund, which is SBI small cap fund. Friends, which was launched in 2009. It's been 15 years now. Over the last 15 years, the fund has been a biggest wealth creator for many investors. Friends, in this video, I would like to discuss more about this fund. Friends, you can stay till the end because you'll be learning a lot in this video. Let's get started. SBI Small Cap Fund, which was launched in 2009. It's been 15 years now. If you look at the AUM, asset under management, which is 34,000 crores. If you look at the expense ratio, which is 1.50%. If you look at the NAV, net asset value, which is 174. If you look at the asset allocation, 92% of allocation into equity market, 8% of allocation into debt market. Within equity, 4% of allocation into mid cap, 88% of allocation into small cap. If you look at the top 5 sectors, 16% of allocation into capital goods, 14% of allocation into financial services, 13% of allocation into consumer durable, 10% of allocation into construction, 8% of allocation into FMCG, fast moving consumer goods. If you look at the top 10 holdings, Kalpataru Project Limited, Blue Star Limited, Wolful India Limited, Finolex Industry, CMS Info System, Chalet Hotel, SBFC Finance Limited, V-Guard Industry, Carborundum Universal Limited, and KPR Mill Limited. If you look at the fund manager, Mohan Lal is the fund manager. He has got 15 years of experience in the industry. If you look at the return, since inception, the fund has generated 22% of return, which is very good. 10,000 rupees SIP in the scheme since inception. Now your investment value will become 18 lakh, market value will become 1 crore 14 lakh rupees. This is how this fund has created huge wealth for many investors. Small cap category mutual funds, they are highly volatile in the nature, but in the long run, they will create a huge wealth. They will generate a multi-bagger return. Small cap category mutual funds, they mainly suits for young investors as they are ready to take risk. Along with that, they are ready to wait for the long time. So that's the reason small cap category mutual funds, they mainly suits for young investors. Friends, now I would like to give one example how in the long run to compare with a different asset class, how equity, how small cap category mutual funds, they will create a huge wealth, how they will make a difference. Friends, now I would like to give one example, the 10,000 rupees SIP in different asset class for next 10 years. What will happen? Let's see. Sachin has done a SIP in FD for 10 years and he has been investing 10,000 rupees every month. After 10 years, his investment value will become 12 lakh rupees and market value will become 18 lakh rupees with a 7% return. So with regards to Rahul, he has been investing into gold. So even he has done 10,000 rupees SIP, his investment value will become 12 lakh rupees with the 11% growth. His corpus will become 22 lakh. Let's say that Vinay has done a SIP in SBI Small Cap Fund over the last 10 years with a 10,000 rupees SIP. Now his investment value will become 12 lakh, market value will become 38 lakh. This is how small cap category mutual funds, they will outperform other asset class in long term. Hence here I would like to add one more point. You can invest into any asset class. Please to make sure that once you get the return, your return has to beat the inflation. It has to beat the Mengai. So there is a data suggests that from last 40 years in India, inflation in India, which is 5%, your investment return, it has to beat that inflation, then it has to generate the return. Then only you are going to get the real return. Here I would like to use some data. For the last 40 years, FD has generated 7% of return. If you minus the inflation, you are going to get real return of 2%. So gold has generated 11% of return. There is an inflation of 5%. So you are going to get a real return of 6%. Over the last 40 years, there is a data suggests that equity market, which means Sensex has generated 15% of return. If you minus the inflation, so you're going to get the real return of 10%. So that's the reason before investing into any asset class, you should know whether it is going to beat the inflation or not. Friends, in this video, we have discussed about SBI small cap fund. Friends, small cap category mutual funds, they mainly suits for young investors as they are willing to take risk. Along with that, they are ready to invest for long term. Friends, I hope you find this video useful. If you like this video, please to subscribe, please share it with your community. If you require any help with regards to the mutual fund investment, you can contact me in the below link. Thank you so much.